Some of the Big Brother 24 houseguests are putting the blame on Taylor Hale for Paloma Oglier's abrupt exit from the show. Less than 2 weeks after moving into the house, Paloma self-evicted from the Big Brother game. Her sudden departure left both fans and her fellow houseguests in shock and despair. Many did not fully understand why Paloma left the game so early. Despite being a controversial houseguest, Paloma had been playing a strong game from the second she moved into the Big Brother house. She seemed very excited to be there and playing the game. In the days leading up to her sudden departure, Paloma revealed to her fellow houseguests that she hadn't been getting enough sleep since they moved into the house. Due to the lack of sleep, Paloma's mental health began to suffer, which ultimately led to her self-eviction. Head of household Daniel Durston revealed that Paloma left the house. Initially, they were all in shock by the news, however, they soon began to place blame on someone else. According to Showbiz Cheat Sheet, some of the houseguests are blaming Taylor for Paloma's sudden departure. Prior to Paloma's exit, fans had been putting much of the blame on her for the racial microaggressions toward Taylor. Due to being secluded inside the houseguests are not aware of this, however, they did notice how Taylor reacted after Paloma left. Daniel, along with Nicole Leog and Terrence Higgins, were seen discussing the situation on the live feeds late at night. The three players noted that Taylor tried to make the situation about herself rather than being concerned about Paloma. During the conversation, Nicole explained that, although Taylor may not have been the sole reason Paloma left the house, she added to the issue. Terrence took it to the next level by claiming that Taylor had a negative effect on Paloma's mental health. With no surprise, fans do not agree with these claims. Instead, they have been defending Taylor as they have been for the entire season. Big Brother 23's Brittany D'Angelo shared her thoughts on Twitter, explaining that Brittany could not make sense of this late-night conversation. The houseguests have been targeting Taylor since day one. For this reason, it is perceived that they are using Paloma's departure as another reason to put an even bigger target on Taylor's back. Although it is rare, there have been past houseguests to self-evict from the game. As longtime Big Brother fans know, self-evictions always have a major impact on how the rest of the game unfolds. However, it is unclear whether or not Taylor did play a role in Paloma's sudden leave. Sources: Showbiz Cheat Sheet, Brittany D'Angelo Twitter.